Oh,
As I mentioned before, Eli Lilly.
Yes.
and
Yes, in chat. Novo, NVO. There's
let's talk
another
about
one.
Novo. Let's talk about Novo because we haven't talked about them a lot. We talked about Eli Lilly a lot, but Novo. Let's talk about Novo, shall we?
Yeah, great
What
company.
drugs? Because Novo actually makes
Ozempic.
right?
Yeah.
Ozempic is the leading.
And Wegovy.
So
Yep.
they're the manufacturers of this.
Yeah. So they have the number 1 and number 3 weight
Yep.
loss drug. So Moderna, which is what Eli Lilly makes, that wasn't even a weight loss drug, right? So everybody has a historical context with it, right? That was for diabetes. Then their drug that they're actually making specifically for weight loss is Zepbound. So that's where it's like, okay, these 4 drugs, they're gonna run the market. I don't know if there's gonna be another. 4 is a lot.
Two tech players of the weight loss. Go with the top 4. Just keep it simple.
Those are the top 4 products. There's 2 companies that are making them. Stay right there.
So Novo actually has an advantage over Eli Lilly when it comes to this particular subject because they have
particular, but overall no, but yeah,
not overall, but in the weight loss pill market,
they are the champs because Ozempic. I mean,
they're
most people
they're like the Medellin.
When people think weight loss pill, they think Ozempic. That's the first thing you think is Ozempic.
Medellin and Colombia and Cali cartels.
Yeah,
similar.
They're the only ones moving. They got the strongest. They got the best product on the block,
and it's only getting better.
Aztecs.
And they only gonna have more customers.
So, what's the outlook for investing in these companies?
I love them both. If you put them together, I always say invest in the top 2 in the sector. Novo operating margin is 43%. Absolutely amazing. Revenue is amazing. Return on equity is 73.2%. Return on assets is 24%. Great job. Like you said, they own the number 1 and number 3. And then Eli Lilly in combination, if you put them 2 together, Eli Lilly profit margin is 15%. Institutional ownership is 84%, which is a great sign. And return on equity is 47%. So my only concern is who is going to be the first to have a recall. And there's some hard side effects to these drugs. So the first one that says, hey, you got to get your lower intestine removed if you use it for longer than 3 years won't be favorable. And there'll be a short on one of these stocks. But in the interim, Novo and Lilly are the dream team in this weight loss space. Dr. Miami, you are in trouble. Weight Watchers, you are in trouble. Most companies that are selling nutritional value, and if we can be honest about Weight Watchers, it is a classic case of having a great promise but an inferior product.
Well, you brought something. You said something that was insightful. You said something that was extremely insightful because I've spoken to some people that's taking these medications, and every single person that I spoke to had negative side effects. Every single person,
horrible effects.
So at some point, potentially, right? Who knows? There could be a class action lawsuit. There could be. It's still new too. We don't know the long-term side effects. So even investing in these companies is like, all right, it's going crazy. It's going up right now, but it could be like the tobacco industry in 10 years when all of these side effects really start to come out. If they do, I'm not saying that they will.
Ozempic, constipation, abdominal pain, blurred vision, bloating, headache, rapid heartbeat, heartburn, gallbladder issue, kidney disease, thyroid cancer, dizziness, diarrhea.
And with all that being said,
that's like the Ghana water.
People are signing up every day to get it because of the results.
Well, because the alternative
until
is that
somebody's stomach has to be removed.
The alternative is that you're going to die of obesity, or you're going to have high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol. You're going to have to be on dialysis. So it's like, trade-off, I guess, one of these things. Would you rather be morbidly obese, or would you rather have diarrhea?
I think they're going to take diarrhea.
I mean, they're going to take the Moderna, so they don't have to do 50 parts of why I married this dodo.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Get skinny real quick.
Shout out to her.
But Eli Lilly is a company that does more than just this, right? They do a variety of different things.
Lilly's been, I would argue, Lilly is the Apple of
the healthcare space. That's what he's going to say. The Apple of the healthcare space. So they are projected to be the next $1 trillion company, which is, I mean, just think about that. A few years ago, we didn't know there wasn't any $1 trillion companies, and now we have another one that is about to be added. Ian, I'm assuming you're going to say of the healthcare
Tim Cook.
space.
I'm so sorry. The thoughts and reviews that I had earlier, I completely take back best technology company of all time. Please forgive me, my technology lord. Let me stay on stream.
Technology, Lord.
I was finishing your sentence. They are.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So we're bullish when it comes to healthcare. Healthcare is the biggest expenditure for the United States government, more than the military.
Mm-hmm.
So this healthcare situation, everybody talks about AI all the time and technology, but the amount of money that is currently being spent on healthcare and the
It's
amount of money
insane.
that will continue to be spent on healthcare is astonishing. It's actually astonishing. And then you got so many different facets of healthcare. I was just watching the news and they talking about the fentanyl crisis.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be a whole situation. I think fentanyl is the number one killer of 18 to 25-year-olds. I think right now
It's crazy.
it's going crazy. The fentanyl pack is going crazy. So at some point in time, you're going to have medication for fentanyl. It's like methadone.
They have one.
They got they got like the lean you off of it.
Yeah. They got one.
Who's making that?
We're gonna look into that.
Don't say that. Please don't say that.
No, say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Stop
Just
it.
Lily, real quick. Like we said, I'm looking at all these precedents. So the price target they have it at gaining an additional 33% for the rest of this year. Think about that.
Yeah, my 2-year target is 1,062.
They are targeting opening the India market with the new obesity drug. So you're talking about a population of over 2 billion now? 2 billion?
Yeah, I think it's 2 billion.
So that's a huge market. This is one of them ones, man. This is one of them ones. Which is why when I show you those results, it was definitely in the portfolio. It has to be. If it's not in your portfolio, please make it.
And then we give that away for you. Get a call away for free too on Market Mondays, didn't you?
That is a fact. But who's counting?
We are. Yeah. Eli Lilly was at what price? 4 years ago? Let me see. No, in October of 22 was at 132.
That's insane.
Hold for the long term.